Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa. Before we get started with today's video, it would mean the world to me if you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every single time that I post, and we can continue to hang out every single week. Also guys, I'm wearing a very cool shirt. I'm featuring it in my next haul, but like, look how cute this shirt is. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm fully like in my pajamas, I'm not even gonna lie. So today we are gonna kind of talk about my no buy month. If you're new here, in the month of February I did a no buy month challenge, and it's been like, we're in the middle of March now and I haven't really given like my final update, my final thoughts. So I'm gonna kind of talk about that a little bit, how that was, and then I thought it would be fun in the spirit of kind of like learning about myself in that process to talk about what's on my current wish list and why it's on my current wish list, and you know, kind of like what I found making wish lists have done to me, done for me throughout my no buy month. I am not too proud to say that I failed my no buy month. I bought something on the 25th of February, so I fell 3 days short, and the thing that I bought was an Aritzia sweatsuit that was like literally coming in and out of stock, and I just happened to be on the website that day and it was finally in stock in my size, and I was like, you know what, it's 3 days left. I really do feel like I learned a lot. I'm disappointed that I couldn't like wait till the whole month is over, but I would really like to do a no buy month again, or really be implementing these no buy periods very often. So basically, I think my biggest takeaway is like, it's really important for me to have learned that impulse buying is really bad. It's really bad for how I view money, my relationship with my financials. It's bad practice, just like overall. It's bad for my mental health. It's bad for like my serotonin, because I feel like I equate buying things with like happiness, and that's just not good to do that. So I feel like kind of what got me through was really making lists of what I thought I wanted, what I thought I needed, and it was really interesting because as the weeks went on, I would like look back on that list, and some things I was like, oh wow, like I really don't even want that anymore. And then other things I was like, yes, this is something that I actually do think I really want. And those things always ended up being the things that stuck. The items that stuck on my list were always like these basics that I was really wanting, or these really cool pieces that I had been really wanting for a long time. So in the spirit of making these lists and really narrowing down what I like in clothing and not falling victim to impulse buying things that I might not like in a couple weeks, I wanted to talk about some pretty big things that were on my current wish list. I had some things on my wish list that I actually have purchased now that it's March, and I had a little bit of extra money and I was allowing myself to buy some things. So I will be doing a haul soon, but I'm actually super proud of everything that I bought. Like, I definitely am sure that these things I will be wearing for a very long time, and I don't feel regretful or like, why did I buy that, over anything that I bought in the last couple weeks. So stay tuned. I will be having like a collective haul coming soon. But let's get started with my list. The first thing that I've been really eyeing for a few months now is a green Oxford shirt. I've actually really been wanting one in like a light blue color, a white, and like this Kelly green color. I did recently order the light blue and the white, which I feel like were the most basic colors of the cotton Oxford shirt. So the green one is on my list currently because I felt like the white and the blue were more of like a neutral basic staple type piece, and the green would just be like an added option. I love the way that these shirts fit. I love the casualness of them. So I love the green. I'm still kind of like waiting a few weeks to see if I still really like the green. I mean, I've liked the green for a while now, so I know I do still like it, but I think I'm just giving it some more time to figure out if this really is something that I want to purchase. The second item on my wish list is kind of funny because we're getting into springtime, but this winter I donated the Camel Pea Coat that I had just because it was shorter, and it was just, I had it in college. It was kind of just, I was ready to move on and find a better quality piece, and there are some various camel pea coats that I'm looking at, but I really want them to be ankle length. So it's kind of hard for me to determine what that looks like online if it's at the length that I want. So there's two that I really like right now. One is the slouch coat from Aritzia, which is really expensive, and then this piece from Silk Mason that I really like, and it's a little bit less expensive. It's still an investment piece, but you know, in the winter I live in the Midwest, so coats are really important. It's worth spending the money on. And I have, you know, a black one, I have a gray one, and the camel color is one that I feel like I find myself gravitating to often. So now that I don't have that old camel coat, I'm definitely ready to bring in a camel coat that I feel like more aligns with my personal style as, you know, a young adult. So I'm kind of eyeing to see if any of these go on sale during the summer months, just because that's usually when I like to buy my coats, is in the summer. The third item on my wish list, I think it's the third, is a vintage Notre Dame crew neck. I have been kind of collecting some oversized crew necks for a little bit. I mean, that big three I have, and they're all the same colors. I have one from Michigan State, which is where my fiance went to college. I have one for my college, and I have one that was my grandpa's that my grandma gave me, and it just says USA across the front. And now I really want to get a vintage Notre Dame crew neck. I grew up in South Bend, which for those of you who don't know, that's where Notre Dame is. The college that I went to was the sister school of Notre Dame. So Notre Dame has like definitely been a huge part of my entire life, and I love this specific design. I love that it's navy. All the crew necks that I have are like a light heather gray, so I think it'd be a really nice staple to have another option of a crew neck. And I love like university style crew necks, so this has been at the top of my list for a really long time. I found this one off Etsy, so we'll just see when I decide to pull the trigger. This next item is not really a necessity. It's something that I've recently added on to my wish list, and it is this super cute green tennis skirt. My fiance is currently teaching me how to play tennis. We've been like learning together for the last couple years now, and now that it's getting warmer for springtime, I know we both agreed that we really want to play tennis a lot more. So I'm just obsessed with tennis skirts right now because we've been playing tennis, and I just love this green color. There was a color like this on Aloe last year, and I didn't get to it before it sold out. So who knows if I will buy this, but I thought it was really cute, unique color for a tennis skirt, so I just wanted to include it on this because I have two tennis skirts right now, and I would love to add to the collection because they're just so cute and like flirty and fun. The next thing is also from Aritzia, and it's just this really cute pair of wide leg sweatpants. It's so funny because I feel like we were in jogger style sweatpants for many years, and now I see a lot of people moving towards the wider leg sweatpant, which I think is really interesting, but I think it's so cute and super casual. It reminds me of Britney Spears in her movie Crossroads, when she wears like these really similar cute yellow sweatpants. So I really like them, and I think I could not only wear them as loungewear, but I could wear them to sleep in, and so that is something that I'm currently eyeing. I don't think it would be something that I would regret, considering it's just sweatpants and you could wear them for the rest of your life. The next item that I am eyeing is the Cotton on the Go pants in sand from Djerf Avenue. I have never purchased from Djerf Avenue, but I love the brand. I love their values and what they stand for, and I love Matilda. Her style is like, she's just so iconic. So I love supporting brands like this, so I'm really excited. I would really like to purchase this color of pants. I don't really have, one, the style of pant, and two, the color. I think it would be a really nice basic piece that would just go with so many things and definitely be in rotation for like a go-to pair of pants for me. The next item I really want to add to my wardrobe, and it's probably at the top of the list next to the Notre Dame crew neck, and it is just a vintage high-rise straight leg pair of light wash jeans. I do have a pair from Abercrombie, however I do plan on selling those because they are the Curve Love and they get really baggy on me throughout the day, so I just don't really love that. So I might repurchase in the non-Curve Love, but I also really like the Levi's brand. I would love to find or thrift a vintage Calvin Klein pair. I love the fit of those jeans, but I'm not counting on it. So a good pair of light wash jeans is definitely at the top of my list because that is something that, you know, could potentially wear every single day. The next two pieces are more luxury items and are the least likely for me to buy, but I still like to dream about them, and that is a black Jacquemus bag and a brown one. I love the style of these bags so much. I feel like I don't have a really nice structured go-to black purse, and this is exactly what I envision as being like my go-to luxury bag. And I would obviously prefer the black first, but I'm obsessed with both the Le Grand Bambino bag in black, but also the, I want to butcher this, don't make fun of me, the Le Quito clutch in brown. So I'm just so obsessed with these bags. I love them so much. If ever I like purchase a luxury bag, I feel like that or Chanel would definitely be like my go-to brands first. But I have been dreaming about the black bag for so long and I want it so bad, but I'm not really ready to make a luxury bag purchase yet, especially since we are saving for a wedding. Speaking of the wedding, I have some dream wish list items for my bridal wardrobe and just some things that I really would like. The first being is this east-west emerald cut pendant. I'm literally obsessed. I like could imagine me wearing this on my wedding day, but also like this would be easily like a go-to everyday wear necklace for me. So I don't really know. I'm thinking about like, oh, this would look so good for my wedding, but also I would just want to wear it every single day. But I'm giving myself the excuse of like, I would buy this for my wedding, so the price makes more sense. But I really love this necklace. I see it on multiple different websites, so I'm not really sure if I am ever gonna buy it, but it's definitely like a dream jewelry purchase for me. I'm not super into jewelry, but especially like more expensive pieces, more real pieces, but I do love this necklace. I feel like it is honestly my dream necklace. The second bridal piece and the last piece for my current wish list is the 90s Forever cowl neck maxi silk slip dress in the pearl white color from Silk Mason. I love this dress. I just got in the mail the dress for my engagement photos, but I would love to have this as a second dress for my engagement photos, as I just think it is so timeless and classy. I have a super fun, romantic and flirty dress for our engagement photos, but I would really like to have kind of like that contrast of like fun and flirty and like timeless and sophisticated. So I don't know, I really am trying to convince myself to get this because I would love to have both, but I'm also trying to wait and see if Zara comes out with like a really nice silk white midi dress, because obviously that would be just like a little bit cheaper and I wouldn't feel as bad considering I've already spent a lot on my engagement photos dress. So we will see what happens. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed my current wish list, however wishful it might be, and I'm glad I was finally able to update you about my no buy month. I'm sad to say that I did not complete it, but I'm really proud of myself in what I did learn, and I feel like I had a lot of good takeaways about the process. So I definitely recommend doing a no buy challenge or a no buy month. It's definitely recentering and will kind of help you get back on track with everything. Oh, I did forget to mention my overall savings were around $1,000. So even though I broke, you know, 3 days prior, like I still saved a lot, and I was able to put some of that into stocks. I'm able to, you know, put some more money into our wedding savings. So even though I failed, I really do think I won in some way because I learned a lot and I still had more savings than I usually do. So if you liked today's video, it would mean the world to me if you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified every single time I post. Leave a like, leave a comment, whatever you feel like doing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!